Hey y'all, welcome back to Cajun Country Livin.
Today we're finding ourselves in a situation like a bunch of other people across the United States of America. We have got so much rain here, it has completely shut down just about everything we've got going on outside. So we're shifting gears and we're rearranging our schedule a little bit of priorities of which project we want to get to next, so forth, so on. But in the meantime, this household is just like any others. We have things that has to be tended to on a daily basis and a couple things that's kind of out of the norm that has to be tended to on a daily basis.
Yeah, it is finally come time, y'all, to let our squirrels go. If y'all remember, I don't even remember how long ago that was, do you? Probably around 2 months. And we had one of Jim's family members reach out and say, hey, I found these 2 baby squirrels outside the nest. The mama won't take them back. Can y'all take them in? So we decided to take them in, and since then we have been raising them, and it has been amazing to watch them grow so quick, so fast, and they each both have their own little personalities that they've had since day one, and it has just been a really, really neat experience. But at the end of the day, the whole purpose of us getting them was not to keep them as a pet, but to get them up to the age where they can survive on their own and then release them back into the wild.
Now these squirrels' names are Pine and Oak. And they're just like every other squirrel, they're nutty. I know that's a horrible joke, but they are.
A little squirrely, if you may.
It's 2 male squirrels, and they're still really, really gentle. They love to be played with, they love to be scratched. And we've fought ourselves back for the past couple of weeks, and we've made sure that we haven't been handling them and doing any of those things. We will be putting up a feeder and a water for them also. Lydia and I actually made them a squirrel house, so we're trying to set them up for success whenever we take them and release them. So we're going to release them right here on the property. That way we know within our capabilities they'll be protected somewhat anyway. And that way we'll be able to easily go back and forth and put them out some feed and some water and keep an eye on them. And hopefully they'll stay around, and hopefully we'll be able to spend some more time with them.
They've never really been in an outdoor environment. So I'm really curious how they're going to be, if they're going to be like clingy to us like they were a few weeks ago, or if they're just going to go on.
And we do have a contingency plan. If they just refuse to go in the wild, we're not going to force them to. We're not just going to leave them there if they're trying to come back with us. And we're just going to have to play that by ear. And it might take a few times of us taking them out and releasing them before they actually stay. But you never know. I've raised them before, and sometimes they're that way. But sometimes, hey, they're on it. They're ready to go. They're ready to be their own squirrel. So I know what people are thinking. It's just squirrels. But you know, we have a soft spot when it comes to animals anyway, and I know squirrels are kind of nutty, but we still like them.
In this video, we're also going to be announcing who won the contest of how many fish did we catch whenever we ran our nets last.
And it absolutely blew my mind. We were counting on maybe 2, maybe 3 people getting it.
I think we said 3. So we were going to pick 3 winners.
Right.
But we ended up having like, oh, I don't know, like 9 or 10 people guess it. So instead of just picking out of those 9 or 10, we're just gonna go ahead and send those 9 or 10 people the Cajun Country surprise. No, I'm not gonna ship Jim in a box to you.
Oh man, hey, that shipping would be awful.
What?
So y'all come on, go with us. Let's go, let some squirrels be free. Let some squirrels go get a nut. You know what I mean? Come on.
As you all know, we have been working hard in our bathroom to get it complete, but it's not been complete without our serene ultra plush cotton towels. If you're wondering why Italic's Ultra Plush towels are breaking the internet, let me tell y'all. They are ultra dense, being 800 to 11 GSM. They are pure Australian grown cotton and have the most awards possible for bathroom towels. Use our code Lydia15 at checkout for a discount and find all the information below in the description. Thank you Italic for sponsoring this video. You gonna be sad?
No, I think it's a good thing. You know, it's hard not to get attached to this stuff, but that's what we do it for, you know, is to help them get big enough to where they can make it on their own and be regular little squirrels.
Hold on when you need a friend, I'll never let you go again. Reach out when your mind's uneasy, 'cause I'll understand. Hold on when you need a friend, I'll stay here to the end. Get up, don't hang your head, we'll take it step by step. Fell inside, now I'm living in a matchbox. All this time, all it needed was a little spark. Give me my heart back, 'cause somebody stole it and put it in your head. Give me my heart back, 'cause somebody stole it and put it in your head. Give me my heart back, 'cause somebody stole it and put it in your head. Give me my heart back, 'cause somebody stole it and put it in your head.
This might work and it might not work, but I know it'll make me feel better and probably Jim, but we're gonna go ahead and put some of their favorite treats up here and maybe that'll help them kind of stay right here, stay by their home, realize that this is where their shelter is. So we got some sweet potatoes, we got some raisins, and we got some treats of theirs. So we're gonna go ahead and place them in here and then it'll be time to release.
So here we are. We have their little house mounted. Lydia's put them some treats up there, and it is the moment of truth. All our hard work, feeding these things every 2 or 3 hours to get them up to this size and get them grown. And it is a bittersweet moment. It really is. You get attached to these things like pets, but in all reality, it's a wild animal. All you can do is do the best you can for it when it's in the situation where it had no chance at all. Bring it into a situation like this, do the best we can for them. And now, we're gonna see how this works.
Not what I thought they were gonna do.
We both have a stage 5 clinger. Hey, buddy. You all right? You all right? You home now? I don't know how this is gonna go, y'all. We're trying to talk them into it, but they really don't want to leave either. Look at this. Ain't that crazy?
Here, you want to get up here?
But, I mean, you can't really blame them. They don't know any different. See if he'll go in the hole. But they don't know any different, you know. And it might be one of those things where they just don't make it today. We might have to try this again. Come on, buddy, jump up on the tree. There you go. There you go. All right.
Oak, do you want to go up? You want to go up there with your bubby?
What you doing, buddy?
Look in your hole.
There you go. Look in there. Now I can't help it, a little part of me wants to be saying, that's too high, y'all come back.
I know.
But that's what they do. Hey boys. You go back down, buddy? You gonna back down? Come on now, this is sweet potato. This is your favorite food. Hey, if they won't come down for a sweet potato, we're going. It's amazing how you put something back in its natural habitat and Mother Nature just already starts taking over. I think their job here is done. They won't even come down the tree for a piece of sweet potato, so I know they're getting into their element. You did good, boy. You and your brother stay out of trouble, okay? Good boy.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Look, there you go. Look, get up there. There you go, look. You're a good boy. Hey, it's a squirrel in a box. Not to be confused with a jack in a box. Hey, Squirrely. Hey. So here's a piece of the Cajun Country Livin heavy equipment that we have never showed y'all. This is an International 464 diesel tractor. It's a 1978 model. The whole reason that we bought this tractor, if y'all can remember last summer when we had all the wildfires, we were without power for a pretty good while. So we bought a tractor PTO driven style generator to run the house. That was the whole purpose behind getting this, because we were able to get this at a really good price. And these old International tractors are kind of bulletproof. I mean, they'll run forever. And that's why we got this, was just to hook and run that generator when the power came down. Since then, we bought the new tractor, and it has 2 different speeds on the power takeoff, so we can hook the generator to it, and it's almost idle and running, so it doesn't hardly use any diesel to run that generator. So this old girl had to go. We advertised it, and somebody came early this morning to look at it, had to have it. They bought it. I'd love to say that we made a bunch of money off of it, but that's not the case. We're just getting our money back. So we're just gonna pass the deal that we got on to somebody else. Hopefully they can get all kinds of good use out of it, just like we plan to.
We also need to start getting that other blue tractor that we have, that Ford, ready to be sold today as well. And the first thing that we need to do today though, well, I guess we don't need to, but I want to, is go check on the squirrels. I checked on them last night real late, right before the sun went down, and they were both up in the trees doing the normal squirrel thing. So we're just gonna go back there and check on them this morning and see how they are.
Go check on the boys. You know, it's almost like we let them camp out for the night. We're just gonna check, make sure they're in good shape. Well, it looks like they won't come down, so they're getting a little bit more wild anyway. They'll still look, but hey, that's what we wanted anyway, so we'll just put them a little bit more food here. Make sure they got plenty to eat. They're about as bad as I've seen them. It's a good thing we put mosquito spray on before we left. Look, they would be tearing us alive right now. Now don't get me wrong, it makes total sense to let these tractors go because they're just gonna sit there and not do anything because we have a new tractor. But it's gonna be hard for me to let this one go. I have got really, really fond of this old tractor.
So we need goat feed.
Yeah.
Can you go in there and get some?
Sure, Mommy. This one is goats.
That
Yep.
one's.
That one is goats.
Okay. Since we ended up getting those 12 inches of rain, we ended up moving the goats on their leads right up against the side of the house in the back because that was the highest place that we have that doesn't get flooded. So we went ahead and moved them up there. They've been living on their leads, living their best life and all this fresh grass. And they're out there constantly, y'all, constantly begging for food.
Mom,
Yeah?
I got some.
You got some? All right.
That's hungry.
He's hungry?
Yeah.
What's his name? That one's Jet?
Yeah.
Okay, what about Skipper? Which one's Skipper?
This one.
Come up here, lads.
Yeah.
Okay.
That pooping. It is pooping.
It's pooping?
Yeah.
Is it pooping?
Yeah.
He's not. Look. There you go.
Horns. It goes horns.
He does have little horns.
Yeah.
Come here, Rudy. Our little girl. This is Rudy. They're easy to tell apart because they all look so different, but this one's Rudy. She looks more Nigerian dwarf to me, but I guess we'll wait and find out. But whenever we got her, maybe 2 weeks ago, she was very, very skittish. She would not have came over here, let us pet on her. She was very, very, probably just scared too. But now, y'all can tell, she is so tame. All right, lad, last one. We gotta go feed Barbie girl. Who named Barbie girl?
Me?
You did? Y'all, she's just so tiny, so little. Do you dump that food out for her? She's sweet, ain't she?
Show me life, show me love. Make a change, time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me light, show me love. Show me light, show me love. Make a change, time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me light, show me love. This is all we got. Show me light, show me love. This is all we got. Show me love, show me love. This is all we got. Show me love. This is all we got. Show me love. This is all we got.
We got old Blue cleaned up and ready for its next owner. And now it's time we're going to share with everyone who the winner was of guessing the weight of the fish that we caught in our almost last video. But before we get into that, one more thing. We'd like to ask you 3 simple questions. Do you own 12 or more square feet of grass that you'd like to cut and look like a boss while you're doing it?
Or would you have something that is in one location and wish to move it to a different location?
Are you in the process of or ever thinking about building your own hooters?
If you answered yes to any of these 3 questions,
Then this might be the unit for you.
so if anybody is looking for a true one-of-a-kind Cajun Country homestead used product, hit us up. Let us know.
I'm really gonna hate to see her go.
I'm not.
I've got the list of all the big winners right here.
So if your name is on this list, y'all, I'm gonna post our email address here on the screen, but go ahead and shoot us an email with your information. So make sure to just shoot us over an email with your information and we'll be able to send y'all the Cajun Country surprise. So originally we said that we were gonna pick 3 winners, but we ended up having 7 people guess the correct amount of fish that we caught the other day. 69 pounds of fish. We actually ran our nets the following day and had over 200 pounds. I guess it was like 2 days later, and had over 200 pounds, but still 69 is a lot of fish. So we're gonna give you all those names now.
We have Keith Smith, MH3IR.
This person is Nathan Hollis, 8496.
And the next winner is All Around the House, 8694.
Also on that list is Shannon Phillips, 3869.
And let's hear it for Connie Wright, 8080.
Also BA Macon 45.
And last but not least, Robert McCraney, 6500.
So if your name was on there, y'all go ahead and shoot us over an email. We're gonna be sending y'all a little something from us to y'all. And congratulations to everybody who entered. We have so much fun doing this because it really shows us which one of y'all or multiple people have our backs.
Restored faith, that's what it is. You know, they're like, yeah, they usually don't catch nothing, but we're gonna give them a solid here, you know? Well, thank you all for watching today. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you soon with another video.
Bye, Cajun family.